And that was the Spires here on TBD on KCSB FM 91.9 in Santa Barbara and netnetradio.com out of Tijuana. They were so good. That was amazing. And
Are you talking to us?
oh no, I'm just talking to the airwaves right now. But yeah, did you say you guys sounded great?
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I took my headphones off, so I didn't know what was going
No,
on.
you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks again to the Spires for coming in. That was sick. We're still tuned into TBD here on KCSB FM 91.9 in Santa Barbara and netnetradio.com out of Tijuana. We have the Spires in the studio. We have like a quick 15-minute interview, or a little 15 minutes left of the show. We're going to try and squeeze in a little interview here. How you guys doing?
We're good. Good, man. That was fun. Thank you for having us.
Dude, that was so sick.
Yeah.
I've seen the Spires a few times now, and you guys were all playing through amps. I guess Johnny was playing through an amp, but
Yeah, just a little guy though.
yeah, just a little tiny amp, dude, like smaller than a shoebox. That thing was sick.
It was.
Yeah.
So we could all fit in one car.
Yeah.
It
Well, I'm glad we could make it work, dude.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
Full body.
Got that.
Full body, rich,
A lot of
Yeah.
oomph.
sound,
Yeah.
aroma.
Yeah.
That's the signature sound. Everyone's gonna go out by
Oh, everybody's going to be like, dude, the pig nose is
Okay.
rolling it
People are Googling as we speak.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I get one of those things.
We got some. Jess got some sexy photos. I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to pose next to it.
Yeah.
It looks way better than me, but I tried my best.
Hopefully we'll hopefully we'll see some
Better than you, Mike.
Instagram photos of that soon.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you guys want to go ahead and just like introduce yourselves and like what you play in the band and stuff?
Sure. Yeah, my name is Brook Dalton, and I play drums and percussion. And out of nowhere, we'll sing old country songs on a radio show. every
Yes.
now and then.
Yeah.
That wasn't a fortunate moment.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. We apologize for
That's
that.
good.
What song was it?
We were on the way up. We were singing "Plastic Jesus" from Cool Hand Luke, and then he was changing guitars, and I said, "Let's do Plastic Jesus," and we just tried it. It didn't work.
It's not a tough song.
Wait, so did you play it on air?
Yeah.
Is that the one of the songs you played? I mean, it sounded good. I couldn't tell.
okay.
Yeah, I couldn't tell that you messed up.
It
I don't even know that song. I don't watch Cool Hand Luke. I was telling them
Are
I'm
you
more,
anti-Cool
more of
Hand
a
Luke?
Great Escape guy. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
It's one or the other?
Paul Newman's no schlub, but like Steve McQueen's got to be every day for me.
My son really likes Great Escape.
Yeah.
That's his jam.
That's sick.
We should have covered this song from that, but
Yeah.
we didn't have time to put it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite as straightforward as Plastic Jesus.
That would have been a tough one.
Yeah.
I'm Jason, and I play guitar, and I guess people call it singing.
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
It sounded good to me. It
It's
sounded like
called
singing to me.
and I, write most of the music, but then these guys fill it out in a very nice way, and I record the stuff.
Yeah.
At,
You record it yourself?
Yeah. Not everything, but most everything, yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
Oh, and then I'm Johnny. I play bass.
And Pig Nose.
Hell yeah, dude.
Out of amps that were not designed for bass.
Awesome. So I guess just like I know the Spires have been around for like a while now, or you've
We've
been doing the
around
project.
for a long time, yeah.
Do you want to kind of just talk about like the origins and like how you got to like the current iteration of the Spires?
Yeah, so my wife and I started the band a long time ago, and for like the first 5 records, maybe, I don't know, we got a lot of records. First 4 or 5 records and some EPs in there, it was me and Coleen, and then with various bass players weaving in and out, and then we had a child, me and her, and then we thought she was going to come back into the mix,
Yeah.
but it didn't work that way.
Uh-huh.
Brooke took over, which we thought would
Sick.
be kind of part-time, but then it ended up being like full-time. And a nicer husband probably would have, quit the band and started a new band, but, I didn't.
Yeah.
She's, probably miffed about it. And then, and then Brooke came on, and then we had various people have just come and gone. Always great people. And,
What was like the time frame for this? Like when did you start it?
2004, I think.
2004, 2005, something like that.
Yeah.
Our first EP was Amplifier,
Uh-huh.
and which still holds up in my opinion. It's a cool little record,
Good record.
and we barely knew how to play. And I have a sneaking suspicion that the guy who recorded it fixed some things in the mix, because I don't think that we sounded that good.
Oh.
I was like listening back, I'm like, I don't know if it was quite that in tune. But, and then, so we just kind of kept we found different people along the way and kept plugging along. And
Nice.
And the band is kind of a thing where it's like, I don't push too hard. We go through long periods of not doing anything, and then things will kind of like ramp up, and we do a bunch of stuff, and then we kind of like go to sleep again. And so that's why it's been around for a long time. It just kind of
It ebbs and
just
flows.
ebbs and flows,
Yeah.
and I go with it. You know, it's not a job. It's just a thing that we.
Just a hobby.
We love just playing music. So
Yeah,
and
that's sick.
luckily Johnny came along
Yeah.
right when we needed it, and he's
Awesome.
just like the bomb.
Yeah, I remember hearing, you know, I first found the Spires listening to like Josh Redmond's archive on like 5432 Fun,
Oh, yeah.
and I heard a really
Yeah.
old Spire set like on
That was probably
KCSB.
with Coleen.
Oh, really?
years ago. I mean,
I think I was in the
oh,
band
was
too.
it you?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think
And there
that's
was
how
a
I
guy
came
named
across the
Mark
Spires.
Register, who was a DJ here for a while, and we did a set with him. I don't know if that's archived or not. So we've been here a few times.
Yeah,
We played here with Danny too. When Danny was in
Danny,
town.
okay, that's right, yeah. So
that's sick.
yeah, so there's been a few people, and that's just. And we have this new record, which I really like.
Me too.
We did all of it ourselves except one song we did with Toshi.
hmm
So she could sigh down at the
What is it? Sound of
Sound of
Sirens.
Sirens.
Sound of
It's a-
Sirens.
Cool.
It's the Melvins spot.
Oh,
But
dude, wild,
he
yeah.
and- He and Dale Crover share recording duties there. And Toshi's an old friend of mine, and Dale's an old friend of mine. But we always said, like, let's record something. Even though they kind of pump out heavier music, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Toshi's just eclectic as it comes. He loves all kinds of stuff. And
So is
he-
Toshi like in the Melvins, or
you know, he
that's
was
just the
in big
Melvin
business
studio or
for a
something?
while,
Okay.
but he's their right hand man. He records all their records.
Oh,
He's
sick.
recorded like their last 20 records or something.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. He's basically the fifth Beatle.
hmm
Great guy. Yeah.
Yeah, Fifth Melvin.
Yeah.
And we're working on new stuff too.
Yeah, we have. We just did on like the last day of our at our spot, which since evaporated, we recorded a couple new tracks, which will for a single called Index, which we're hoping to put out on a what was it called? It was
The
like,
lathe cut.
like a lathe cut.
Oh, dude, sick.
single.
Do you guys have a label or anything in mind?
No, just we usually just put it out ourselves.
Nice.
And we have like distribution for Spotify and things
Mhm.
like that. And then we just put it up on Bandcamp and sell things that way. Usually they go pretty, especially like a lathe cut thing, which might be
Oh,
like
that'll go quick,
a very
yeah.
low number, like 20
hmm
or something like that, and then hopefully sell those and
Yeah,
just keep rolling. That's our jam.
sick.
But I feel like we almost have a whole new records worth of.
We do have
like,
a new, yeah.
Skeletons.
That's crazy. You
Sounds
guys
ready
just
to
dropped
go,
the
yeah.
last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
and
wanna talk about the
it's like a
last one,
pacing-
just
it's a
to-
pacing thing at this point. I don't have anything else to do. I
Yeah.
just work and go home and work on songs, and Johnny's in like 5 bands and somehow finds time to play with us. So,
I like to play.
Yeah.
he likes to play. So we're all just music nerds that want to just keep going. So,
Yeah, I love to hear that.
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's-
keeping the scene alive.
Yeah.
Start-
So
yeah.
we're like we're just there'll be something out in a couple months,
Mhm.
and then probably start another record after that and just keep rolling.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk a little bit about like your record you just released? Like, where can people find it? Like, what was the overall theme? Was there any themes for this one, or anything you
No,
wanted to try? Or
The one we did before that was what Era was like the COVID record. Like
Mm.
it was me and Brooke,
Mm.
and then I did it at home, kind of over COVID, and then I played all the bass and stuff. And then this one, we started.
This
just
one?
Brooke and I, we worked on it for a really long time, and
Yeah.
then Johnny came in.
We started, Jason and I wrote these skeletons of these songs, like basically the whole new album.
Mhm.
And we even set a date where we were going to start recording, and I kind of realized that in the 11th hour, like, hey, there's no bass for me to lock in with. Like, it's cool that I'm playing with your rhythm guitar and
Uh-huh.
your vocals, but like, I don't know what the bass lines to these songs are going to sound like,
Mhm.
so I don't know if my drum parts are going to sound wonky or off, or, you need to lock in.
Uh-huh.
And Johnny and I live together, and he's just an exceptional musician.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you how good he is. He's insanely talented.
Johnny
And-
Legend,
Oh, yeah,
dude.
well, he's got a pig nose, so that was
Yeah,
that's
that's
how
how-
that's
Yeah.
the
You
deal.
give me too much credit. All the magic is in the big nose.
Comes out
Yeah.
of the big note,
Yeah.
the piano. So I kind of said, hey, Jason, like, why don't I ask Johnny to come in and just lay down like some root notes, not learn the songs, but just help me out so I can figure out the kick drum patterns and stuff. And then of course, I mean, you can you know the rest. He came in like one night, learned like 4 songs.
Yeah.
Soup to
it
nuts,
worked out.
like just done. It was like
I got
okay.
one bite and I just had to eat the whole thing. So,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
And so it was just kind of happened
Yeah.
organically. Like it, he stepped in and stepped up, and then just became this great addition. And here we are. Now we have a whole next record almost ready to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of did. So we mostly do everything on our own. It's just, first of all, it's really expensive to go somewhere and record the way
Yeah.
I would like to record. Any place.
DIY
But it's
DIY forever,
it's fun
you know?
to go to certain places, like to go to like do the thing with Toshi or
Mhm.
David Scott Stone or something like that.
Joel.
Just do Joel and do a one-off just to kind of get out of their headspace
Yeah.
somewhere different. But then we just send it off to get mastered, and then make enough records that I think we'll probably sell, and maybe have a few left over. So when we play, we have some, and put it up on Spotify, and
Mhm.
that's the game.
This one we got mastered by Todd Tobias, which I was
Oh,
really
yeah.
stoked on because
Yeah.
He did a good job.
I'm a Guided by Voices fanatic. So is Jason's a long
Mhm.
time fan too, but he's in that silo. You know, he plays with Robert Pollard and a lot of that stuff. And so my friend who runs a label said he just kind of said, "I'm getting my stuff mastered by Todd Tobias," and I was like, "Whoa, are you serious?" And
Yeah.
so I put we got in touch with him, and he did it, and I think that made a big
It
difference on
did.
the way
It
this
really
record
kind of made
sounds.
sparkle.
Uh-huh.
I was skeptical at first because it was so cheap and quick. I was like, "There's no way this guy's going to do a good job."
Yeah.
It's so quick and like cheap, and then I got it back. I'm like, "Man, this is amazing."
Yeah.
So he's clearly got his whole thing wired. It was great.
Yeah.
So he'll probably be in the mix again.
I
Hopefully.
hope so.
Sick.
Please.
Cool. Well, I think we're coming up on about time to like start wrapping things up. I'm bummed. I wish we could have talked for like 20 more minutes. This is fun.
We're
but-
very interesting people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know, you're gonna want to
Yeah.
talk to us a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, middle of the
Um,
night, whatever.
You can call us.
Ring me.
We'll be around.
I'll hit you guys up.
I'm
I'll give you a
watch the criteria.
midnight FaceTime or something,
Yeah.
and we'll just chat. You know?
Yeah.
Zoom interview.
Yeah. Exactly.
What kind of
It'd be
music are
it
you
might be
thinking about
creepy,
right
but
now?
we're down with it.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us.
For sure. Where can people keep up with all things the Spires? Like gigs
our
or?
preferred place is probably like our Bandcamp page because they like pay for now. They just got bought, which is like, I'm like.
Dude, they also laid off all of their
I know,
writers too from the
it's- I don't know
blog.
what's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
crazy.
It's gonna turn into something horrible.
It
Yeah.
feels bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried. And
I found
then
so much music through their blog. It's like kind of a bummer. Yeah.
That's where we've sold all our records, and we've
Yeah.
done pretty decent, and they pay, and so the stuff I make through Bandcamp always pays for the records.
Yeah.
The next record, and I'm not sure another place would be able to do that. So Spotify, we're on there. They just don't pay very well, so it kind of makes me grumpy.
Social media for gigs and stuff.
Instagram is usually
Yeah.
the best place. So.
Sick. Well, I got one last question here. It's kind of the biggest one of the show. Got to ask everybody the question. Are you guys ready for it?
Yes.
Cool.
Sit down.
All right, everybody has to answer it. A rat is going to jump into your mouth. Do you want this rat to jump into your mouth head first or butt first, and why?
Yeah. Okay, Brooke, you answer that.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer.
Boy, if I had a nickel for every time I've answered
A
this
rat
one,
and phone, yeah.
How long is the tape?
Okay, wait.
Oh, dude, that's you gotta. I don't know.
It's just whatever
Up to you.
rat
You
is
know what I
popping
mean?
in your imagination.
Yeah.
What if I bit the head off? Then I wouldn't have to eat the rest of it.
You know,
You
I
could
think-
do
I
that,
think,
yeah.
Okay.
I think head first, even though I would get freaked out on the idea of it like biting
I
me in
wouldn't want-
self-defense.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
But I think when I picture a rat kind of conical, like a pine cone or something, I
Yeah.
think the butt's a little more bulbous, and I think it would like
More aerodynamic.
slide a
Yeah,
little
go straight
easier,
down
you know?
quicker.
If you can get it halfway down your gullet, like a seagull with a corn dog.
You'd be able to
That's
just
the
like.
could
way
do
the
it.
Yeah.
hair flows and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
true.
That's my answer.
Yeah.
We'll help
So
it go
I'm
down.
gonna go with, I don't know if this is loud, but I'm gonna say belly flop.
Oh,
That way,
that's
like, if
good.
I accidentally get startled and bite down a little bit, like worst case scenario, like squeeze out some milk, and that's like really high in vitamin R.
Yeah.
Rat milk?
Milk, yeah.
Oh,
Like
milk.
the Simpsons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Milk. Okay, it's like
Yeah.
when Fat Tony was
Yeah.
running.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, that's one of the best answers. Nobody has ever said that.
Yeah.
I've been asking this question for like 3, almost 4 years.
Remember
Well, I
when
am on the milk council, so I
Yeah.
do
Okay.
have a horse. in
You
that
have-
race,
yeah.
you know, it's-
Wiggum rubs the nipples on his teeth like a harmonica. It's pure, boys.
It's pure. Yes. Okay, we're all gonna go with the belly flop.
belly flop.
Yeah.
I'm still going head first, but
Okay.
I'm going with Johnny.
Yeah, for sure.
Since
That's
I don't
sick.
think this is
Yeah.
binding, I'm gonna go with.
I think I might
Yeah.
have a vitamin R deficiency.
All right. Well, this has been the Spires here on KCSB FM 91.9 and netnetradio.com, Tijuana. Yeah, be sure to check out the Spires. They're really sick and one of my favorite bands. And then Johnny is playing with his other band, Ouch,
Yes.
on November 13th, I believe, at All Kinds Studio in Ventura. And it will be a sick one. It's their first show, so
Johnny.
come out for that
Yeah.
too. Anyways, up next is Lighthawk's Demands Remain Unwritten. Next week, we got an interview with hopefully cranky artist Lily. Anyways, this is TBD. Thanks so much for tuning in.
All right. Thanks for